Hi guys, how it going? Everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about web hosting. So for you beginner out there that are still getting into the world of web hosting, you might be wondering what is web hosting. Web hosting is a services that allow individual and organization to make their website accessible on the internet. It's crucial aspect of building and maintaining a website as it provides the necessary infrastructure and support for the website to be accessed by users around the world. When a website is created, it is built using a combination of coding knowledge such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it is stored on a computer or a server. In order for the website to be accessible on the internet, it needs to be hosted on a server that is connecting to the internet, and this is where web hosts come in. Now, if you are in the market for a good, reliable, secure, and consistent web host, I recommended either Hostinger or Bluehost. Both of these web hosting services are very reliable, and these are my two most recommended. I personally like to use Hostinger, but I use wanted to give you guys no extra option. If you are interested in Bluehost, either way you will find the full review. If you have like to learn a little bit more about these web hosting services in the description down below, as well as I link to pricing the discount. Web hosting companies such as Hostinger and Bluehost provide a server that can store and manage website, and they also provide the necessary technical support and maintenance to ensure that the website is always up and running. There are several different type of web hosting, each with its own unique feature and benefit. Let's start with shared hosting. Shared hosting is the most basic and affordable type of web hosting. In shared hosting, multiple websites are hosting on a single server, and the resources of the server are shared among all the websites. This is the great option for small businesses and personal websites that do not have a lot of traffic or require a lot of resources. Now, VPS hosting is a more advanced type of web hosting that provides greater control and flexibility. In VPS hosting, a website is hosted on a virtual server which is partition of a physical server. This allows each website to have its own dedicated resources, and it's also provided more control over the server, making it a great option for websites that have higher traffic or more demanding requirement. Next, you have dedicating hosting, and Hostinger does not provide dedicating hosting, so we are going to have to go to a Bluehost for this. Here we go, we have dedicating hosting right here, which is the most advanced and expensive type of web hosting. In dedicating hosting, a website is hosting on its own physical server, this providing the greatest level of control and resources, making it a great option for very large businesses or websites that receive a lot of traffic, which is why it's very expensive option. Cloud hosting is a newer type of web hosting that is becoming increasingly popular. A website is hosting on new network or server that one connecting to the internet. This provide a greater scalability and flexibility in the website can automatically use more resources to need in additionally to shared hosting, VPS hosting, dedicating hosting, and cloud hosting. You also have a e-commerce hosting and WordPress hosting, which are just more specialized type of web hosting. You can also find more type of web hosting depending on the web hosting provider that you are going with. More example, Hostinger has specialized hosting such as hosting for agencies, cyber panel hosting, and Minecraft server hosting.